soul. Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt. Sending the sentinels for us all. Send in the sentinels for us all. La, 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 la.
And now, the latest word on superior Protectorate products.
Protectorate duty shouldn't get in the way of 3 nourishful meals a day. Seek instant sustenance with Prestige Borst Loaf. Only the purest natural ingredients, chilled into an appealing loaf shape. It's ready to eat, with or without heat. Prestige Borst Loaf. It's contentment in a can.
Such products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. Here's a song for you to enjoy, while you reflect on your sworn duty to our identity.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption, I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much, feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. You actually believe you can contend with him? You are mistaken. He'll cut you open gleefully, then issue you demerits for bleeding on the floor. And you also have no business at the relay, as far as I can surmise. You dare to propose an arrangement?
This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me. and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
More energy than the Vox requires. Much is held in reserve. How foolish of the corporatist invaders to think they stand a chance against such technology.
Trial. And their crimes are as clear as the Sovereign's blue skies? We may not ascribe to your laws, but do not assume that I think lightly of taking a life. These traitors have committed grave offenses, ones that would be punished without question. It's not at all the same as the indiscretions the Brigadier damns his people for.
So much for the Protectorate's self-proclaimed unity and order.
Do not mock us. There's a wide gulf between justice and madness, and many interpretations of the law land on the right side. You see the difference, do you not? No, I am ridding us of two dangerous traitors who will inevitably take good subjects down with them. Am I one of those good subjects? Of course. To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling rapidly. Not just from the fighting, but from treachery. Or from seeing treachery where there is none. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold one's sovereign-given duties if one is deceased. Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight?
To inform on your neighbor's
I commend you for your eager interest. I think two traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable.
even when you're to blame.
What? How do you know this? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism.
It is here that we thrive. It's out there.
This displeases me. Sabotage is only as good as the further suffering inflicted once its victims know the truth. Though I suppose a minor inconvenience is also acceptable. With that matter sorted, I simply require the second traitor in hand, Charlton Weintraut of Westport. It should not escape your notice that we share the same surname. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? I am not. And with luck, I will not have to pull his once justice has been meted. Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes, my dear cousin must answer for his crimes. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here, if you wish to cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Greetings, Consul. Now you are more than just our beloved Sovereign's dear friend. You are his right hand.
Not quite his right hand, Prudence. His firm hand. I enforce his benevolence.
And you enforce it so faithfully. I'm sure I speak for all subjects when I say thank you for your service. It must be such a burden.
Not at all. I have help from the Sentinels, of course. All subjects rest easy knowing these agents walk hidden among us, forever vigilant for despoilers of our perfect life. I have bestowed them with the authority to serve and protect all faithful subjects. Only wrongdoers have anything to fear. Unless my sentinels free me to fulfill my own purpose.
A purpose we've kept you from overlong. Thank you for inspiring us, Consul. Before you go, might I ask you to sing Arcadia in your wonderful baritone?
No. I'll only be torturing the sovereigns.
Consul was just one.
Reconsider your choice of target.
You will hear his inspiring voice on these airwaves again. Now you know all you need to know. So on we go. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
I must say, I have some many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Anthony, you'll be thriving.
Do your superiors order you to thrive?
No, it's just something you can do on your own. You'll have bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
I see. And why would I want to do such a thing? Surely my assigned place would provide me with all the necessities of life.
Yes. But you could have more necessities, and even some unnecessaries.
For what reason would I desire material possessions which are, by definition, unnecessary? And while we're on the topic, what are you potentially gaining from recruiting?
That's one of the best parts, John. When you sign someone else up, you get a big bonus.
This free market idea, seemingly not without merit. I'll require some time to ponder
A
this.
small
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Our non-protectorate neighbors dine on dreck for breakfast. Night bites, coolers, the rectangular fried batter known as waffles. Tribute pancakes, the food. Tribute pancakes, just like the matriarch used to eat. Intriguing items, engagingly described. What's up next? Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of Protectorate society.
He's coming out to spot for. If you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here, packed up and
the colony's foundation sound, all in line, all refined, fitting together as a sign. Why be a bad deep in the sand? Why be a pebble when double our trouble? The strength is where we stand. Don't be a pebble, tipped and tossed and crushed. Mountains and granite is more of a planet, so don't get turned to dust. No, don't get turned to dust. No, don't get turned to dust. Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few sapsuns wandering around.
Unauthorized entry into an arbiter training facility is likely to result in violent arbitration.
We'd do well to watch.
This is Protectorate Sanctuary. Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles stymies coordination, and refashions the mind into a thing of
established. Doubt, duplicity, cut weeds that grow.
Like any good neighbor, tirelessly nurturing our perfect system, but it depends on you as well. A true neighbor does what it takes to keep their community free of insidious elements that would harm the whole. We must all hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So, my beloved subjects, hesitate to report your concerns.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign. As such, reflects his...
You can ask for help, but help?
Standing by with life support. Repair this unit, and it will strive to return in the future.
We got company, Commander. Transfer time.
Unit is in need of assistance.
words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Stand a chance against such technology. Surely this proves the superiority of our system.
Well then, moving on.
Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace, with a true adherence zeal. And now, the latest word on superior Protectorate products.
For subjects of the Protectorate, every meal is a splendiferous feast that's delightfully delicious, nourishing, and nutritious.
But what, you might wonder, represents the finest food our idyllic culture has to offer? Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin.
Each steak comes from his private stock of woolly cows, who are fed the highest quality grain and sing soothing lullabies in euphonious whispers. Prepared by the Sovereign's personal butchers and chefs.
In other societies, such a savory gastronomical marvel would only be available to so-called upper-class folk, but not here in the Protectorate. Here, a superior way of life is shared by all.
Sovereign's chosen Arcadian tenderloin. Fit for the Sovereign, made for his chosen. You!
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue. Our station offers only the best in music.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
Because
North of here is an old abandoned chapel.
Superior to others.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire. Real code 472. Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors.
You know exactly what we should do.
I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering fixed for
so mentally refreshed, be thought and worry free. As one big family, we're up to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. I feel so much lighter, I can't wait to revitalize the mind and mind with what we are told. Told is the one truth, no need for more. You know exactly what to do. You're a good citizen, join the few. Pack your bags, you know what we should do. We're up to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Be thought and worry free, as one big family. We're up to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
I don't even want to think about the damage those crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
They're crabbles. They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious terminal. Only thing they're a danger to was us.
Yeah, you may have the right of it. I just ain't certain.
Stomping out ideas, reporting on your views, support the sovereign vision, no need for your decision. And so we're finally thought free, and we're feeling proud, now that we can...
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
Stop that scrounging around.
Hello.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Broadcasting reassuring programming in line with the paradigm. This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitatement, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Uh-huh. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law. And now this.
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Andy's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies. These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Anti's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antis. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.